Hey, what's up y'all? Captain Hook tree climbing here. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a simple SRT climb with spar anchors. So for this tree here, we're not going to be using any canopy anchors. We're going to go straight up the tree and we're just going to use canopy or spar anchors. So we're going to be anchoring directly to the spar. We're not going to be climbing around very much. We might use a spar anchor a little bit in terms of climbing out a little bit on a branch, whatever, right? The point is, this is a simple SRT climb, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. So I'm going to get my spikes on here real quick. Today, my device for this climb is going to be the Akimbo. So I'll show you that here in a minute, as soon as I get these spikes on. I know that I'm going to be going up in the tree with a spar anchor in mind. What I'll do is I'll take a ring, put my rope through it, and from there, since this rope is so good at knotting, I believe it's the Yale Safari, so it's really good rope. I'll put a bowline in it. It usually holds it pretty good. If not, sometimes what I also do, say your rope isn't cancel. Say your rope isn't like very good at knotting. What you want to do in that case is throw Yosemite in there. So that'll prevent your knot from slipping, your tail end from slipping out. It keeps it exactly how you left it. Anyway, right from the bottom, you want to take this, and if you're using the Akimbo, before you get up into the tree, you want to test it, make sure that your settings are good on it and you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do here real quick. All right, break the back there, bam, and bam. So the top is the highest setting that I can get it. Oh man, it's kind of hard to get it in there. Not be this hard to get. Ugh. Anyway, it's in there now. So set it there. And what I'm looking for here is that the upper bollard doesn't touch the lower bollard before I begin to descend. Right? So that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. It didn't do this. You know, we don't want that to happen. We want this to happen. Try to give you nice, smooth functionality. The reason why I chose the Akimbo is because it's gonna keep, it's gonna allow me to stay nice and close to the spar. And the Akimbo isn't gonna jam up into my crotch, my groin area. So I'll take it up just like this. All right. Let's head up there, guys. Resistance here. What we'll do from this point is I like to throw the carabiner around, then I take it off, put that loop through the ring, tighten this up, and put the Akimbo up against it. Okay, So if you guys haven't seen my notch fusion video with spar work, doing spar work, the notch fusion tether does bump up into your crotch area. It's kind of a bit invasive, you know, in that regard. So something to keep in mind. And that's the reason for, you know, devices like the Akimbo. It's not something that's, I don't think it's something that's widely used, but you know, and I don't really use my Akimbo either. But when I come up to situations like this, it's probably better to have something nice, low profile, like the Akimbo. And the Akimbo is very reliable, so I love it. Goes very simple. See, simple SRT climb. The risk here, the only thing is that we do have is that fence there, and then we have a high power line behind us. I believe it's a 35.5. So you see, I was gonna tie it on like this, and that's problematic. I'll show you why. Because if I tie it on like this, it'll go on, right? But it'll go on all weird. It's like crossed. See? No good. You want to put this loop through this side. That way the ring is nice and flush up against the bar. And it helps to have a carabiner with a wide upper or lower portion. So either a D-shaped like mine, or you can use a oval-shaped, a pear-shaped, anything like that. So this is going to be really weird to climb up, and definitely not looking forward to that. Yeah, you can see the tree had some damage up across the top there. What I'll do is I'll set up a sort of a different kind of anchoring system, almost like setting up quick draws, just in case this thing wants to fold and have a way out. I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. I'll keep that anchor there, and Alright, so if you guys are familiar with rock climbing, if you're gonna, you usually have a belayer, and then as you go up, you set these things called quick draws, right? basically what the quick draws do is they're like quick anchors. Great. Oh, thank goodness for alright. There it is. So I guess we'll keep that anchor there, and what I'll do next is take the Akimbo off, take it off my line here, set it up here. About there. And what I'll do is I'll just set up a club hitch here. All right. So I guess this video is going to teach you guys how to climb in more precarious situations. So there it is. Keep myself tied in here. Once I pass that anchor, I'll pull up a bit of rope here. What the club hitch allows me to do is basically keep my whole system nice and tight, as tight as I need it to be. So go. All right. So I'm just going to climb up more and continue placing my draws of sorts. Yep. I think that's the last club I'll make. Yeah, did not anticipate to be doing this right now up here in this tree. Absolutely not. Kind of just trying to reduce risk here, guys. That's all. Trying to save my butt. Have a little backup plan, man. Go. Wow, it's amazing how a tree can rot like this and then still be able to hold itself up, you know? Called compartmentalizing there. It's still rotted even though it tried to protect itself. You can see the EAB right over here. We'll just continue on down here. Let's get rid of this slack. All right, wonderful. So we'll keep moving down, right on down. Let's go. So take out the last club here, and now we are basically back to that spar anchor, the initial spar anchor. And what I'll do is throw some slack in there, move it right up. Okay, myself nice and close. Wonderful. that spar anchor is absolutely awesome. It's amazing. And one thing you can do to sort of retrieve that anchor, if you want, you can just take the tail end of your rope, or if you have a secondary lanyard like I do, you can always just clip that on there and you make it retrievable. So I'm going to come down a little bit more. Yeah, right about here. Here's pretty good. So I'll take it from here and just introduce some slack with your device. And remember, y'all, this system here, this is very universal to anything you're using. Like I mentioned before, I've done this with the Fusion tether. I've done it with the Rope Runner Pro, the Zigzag Chicane. Yeah, it all works. You can use this anchor with anything, with any type of device. The rope wrench, you know, with a textile hitch, so, or the zag wrench, however you'd like. Guys, hey, I'm going to show you guys one last thing. So I did mention before how this can be retrievable via your tail. So you pull up your tail in as such, and quick overhand knot does the trick. Figure 8, whatever you want to do, right? And it always helps to turn your carabiner around, so that you're able to do things like that. Right, so now can you come down to your desired location, whether it be the ground or just to your next work position. And if you're at the ground, you can remove your hitch, your Akimbo, zigzag, whatever you got, man. Okay. Here we go. And we can take this out. Since I'm on the ground, I'm going to take it completely out. And that's it, y'all. That is how you can do a simple SRT climb with a spar anchor and a little bit of advancing Italian point quick draw style. You guys are more than welcome to check out more of my channel. I think we should prioritize this here for now. Okay. And we'll come back for that at the end. All right. Sounds good. Out of the way for everything. All right. All right, Joel. So thank you for all the support. You guys are more than welcome to check out more of my channel, and until next time, y'all, have a great day, enjoy yourselves, keep climbing high, y'all.